E.T. by Traz O. With help from Traz O. Patient had been diagnosed with schizophrenia, accompanied by paranoid delusions. What made him unusual was that his delusions seemed to be contagious. Several other mental health professionals had come to share some aspects of the patient's psychosis after interacting with him. To avoid preconceptions, I had only studied observations of his behavior rather than diagnostic sessions. When the orderlies brought him into my office, they allowed him to enter by sliding with his back along the walls. We had placed his chair against the wall and positioned my desk facing his chair. Once seated, he seemed calm and rational, though his eyes indicated a lack of sleep. "Good morning, Mr. How are you today?"
As usual, Doctor. And you?
"I'm fine." I looked down at my notes. "Do you know why I'm here?"
You want to ask me questions to find out what's wrong with me?
He looked at me. He was able to make eye contact, but not sustain it. His gaze frequently flicking up and over my head or shoulder. I made a note.
You either won't believe my answers, or you'll wish you didn't.
"I'm prepared to listen to you with an open mind, Mr. He stared at me for a long moment.
I'll tell you what you want to know. Why not? Don't say I didn't warn you.
"Would you like to tell me what's going on in your own words?" He looked over my shoulder, organizing his thoughts. Then he looked down and met my gaze.
Have you ever heard of PT?
"Do you mean physical therapy?"
In this case, PT stands for Playable Teaser. It was a demo released by Konami for an upcoming video game in 2014. It was wildly popular, but was withdrawn from circulation some 6 months later.
I made a note. If it was so popular, why did Konami withdraw it?
The official reason was that the game's creator, Hideo Kojima, had a falling out with Konami.
That's not the real reason. Paused for a long minute.
The day of the crime, the father went to the trunk of his car, retrieved the rifle, and shot his wife as she was cleaning up the kitchen after lunch. The mother, who he shot in the stomach, was pregnant at the time. Police arriving on...
Point of no return, Doctor. Do you really want to know?
Of course, Mr.
Okay. It's on your head.
I waited for him to continue.
What you have to understand, Doctor, is that playing this demo is profoundly disturbing. As you play, you're stalked by a ghost or creature named Lisa. Data miners discovered that Lisa is always behind you, though you can't see her. Eventually you get hints that she's following you around, shadows, noises, sound effects.
He trailed off. Staring upward with haunted eyes. Mr. He seemed to recover his composure.
Sorry, Doctor. Anyway, the lucky players, the smart players, stop playing. The others,
Again, I waited.
the unlucky players found that their perceptions had been heightened. They began to see things in reality, things children sometimes see, but stop seeing as they age. Do you remember seeing the boogeyman as a child, Doctor?
A shadow seemed to fall over him. It's not beneficial to engage patients in their delusions, but he had struck a chord. Yes. It had empty eye sockets and
Purple
hair.
hair. It is a creature of unspeakable horror.
He swallowed. And again, he looked over my head.
It's standing right behind you, Doctor.
I felt a chill down my back, and the hair stood up on my neck. I carefully rolled my chair to the wall behind me, all the while dreading that I would bump into that creature looming over me, never to be safe again. Hey guys, thanks for listening. This is Dodge This 82. I have quite a few people to thank. Thank you, first of all, to Trazo for allowing me to read your short story on my channel, and for helping by being the voice of Patient C and the short story as well. Great job. And thank you so much to SHN, or the Survival Horror Network YouTube channel, for allowing me to use their gameplay of PT inside the narration, because I won't play it and I don't have a PlayStation or a time machine. Yeah, I don't think it's available anymore, so thank you so much. And last but not least, thank you so much, Lance McDonald, for allowing me to use your footage of the crazy work you did and finding all the behind the scenes stuff that we missed during the gameplay. This isn't the only video that he's done. He's done 2 other ones about the unseen content in PT, Silent Hills. It's pretty crazy. You should definitely take a look at it if you haven't seen it already. Alright, you guys, y'all have a great rest of your week. I will see y'all soon. Bye, guys.